Hello gardeners, Miss Bina here. So I've been making these videos for a while and sharing them with you, and now I would like you to make something and share something with me or your parents or your teacher, something really special. I would like you today, I have a special challenge, a special assignment. I would like you to do a little exploration in a garden or a park or your backyard, someplace that's kind of quiet with some plants. And it's going to be a little bit of a sensory exploration, and then it's going to be a little writing challenge. And you can start with a writing prompt. That is something that gets you writing. Something like, when I go outside or in the garden or when I took a nature walk. And then I want you to think about and use all 5 of your senses. So we have sight, so looking with your eyes, smell, smelling with your nose, taste, eating with your tongue, your mouth, touch, your fingers, your skin, and then hearing with your ears. Then, this is what I'd like you to do. So, you have a blank piece of paper and your favorite pen or pencil. You want to use a page. It could be a small page or a big page, whatever you want. It's your choice. And fill that page with all the descriptions. Do a little free write. Don't pay attention to grammar or spelling. Just let your feelings from your senses, what you experience, go onto the page. Just fill up the page. Fill it out. And then just have a little rest and think. And then once you feel ready, this could be it could be that same moment, or it could be a little bit later. Sometimes I like to give things a little rest and then just kind of go back and edit and pull out. Then you can pull out a little poem, a little sensory poem, and you can give it a title or a little ending, but be sure to try to include at least one of the 5 senses, or really challenge yourself and include all of the 5 senses. Now, why should you do this? What does it do for you? Well, first of all, you're creating something which is always fun. It's kind of actually a little addicting, and maybe you could even start a little journal, like a little nature journal, and do this on a regular basis, because it's a really great way to kind of reset how you feel about things. Just give yourself a little quiet time to think about your day. It also, when you attune your senses to things, you're building your descriptive powers when you're attuning your senses and describing them. And did you know that your senses are very closely linked to your memory? So it gives you these really good memories to go back to, because when you're really paying attention to your senses, then you'll really remember what's happening in that moment. And especially if you write it down, you have an extra thing to look back on. So Ovid and Nala are going to go out and give it a go. And we're going to take a little walk and just look at some plants around us. You have some plants in the greenhouse and some plants that are a little ways away when we go on a walk, and see what happens. It's our little exercise, our little challenge, and I hope that you can do it too.
This is a really pretty pink flower.
This plant I'm holding is called chocolate mint. Now, it definitely smells like chocolate mint or mint chocolate, but I'm gonna taste it. Yeah, it tastes like mint with a hint of chocolate, but not that much chocolate.
I like how this plant feels. It's smooth but bumpy. Also very breakable.
Okay, so I kind of hear something like a band. It's all working in perfect order. Like, there's all the players are doing their parts.
But what
to
is
the
it?
Show. It's the clapping of leaves.
Oh. And what about you, Nala? What do you hear?
I hear the clapping of leaves just like it is, except it feels calming. Like I want to fall asleep right here. Just turn into a noodly pile on the ground and fall asleep. poem that's more like a song. So I'm going to sing it to you. And, yeah. It's smooth, but together it's bumpy. But it's not lumpy, it's a satisfying texture. But it breaks easily, so be careful.
When I eat a mint, water tastes cold and feels like ice and looks and smells like water.
If you have been able to write a poem with using all of your senses, or maybe even just one or two, and you really like it and you're really proud of it, I really hope you can share it with me. Maybe share it with your teacher who can send it to me, or maybe just share it with your friends and your family. I really hope that you have fun doing this, because we certainly did. See you next time.